Welcome back, guys. So this was a formation I was using. I mean, there was one change. Instead of the 85 rated Cam as a central midfielder, I was using the 95 rated one. Of course, I ended up selling him, and the team then became like this. The reason I did was I wanted coins, and I went ahead and got myself a prime icon Zanetti, who's a right back. So I decided I'm going to get him in my squad. I'm going to change my formation into a four at the back formation with the four defenders, and for that I had to do quite a few shopping and all. Of course, the first one was getting him this amazing looking card. Just amazing, man. The card art, and he's amazing in game as well. Look at that dribbling and agility and ball control and all for a right back. Just amazing. And there are like 2-3 formations where I have a good overall now at 110 overall with 120 chemistry in about 2-3 different formations. And guys, the other players that went ahead and got is this guy here, probably the best central midfielder with a legendary boost in the game. Many of my friends recommended him to me, and I tried him out, and he seemed pretty good. Of course, he is a bit costly. He's probably the costliest player in my lineup, but still definitely worth it in my opinion, guys. It's from the Italian league, a Belgian player. He's again, thanks to captain boost and all, he feels very smooth in game. Captain boost is definitely amazing, guys. Of course, he's pretty costly, that's the downside, but definitely worth it if you ask me. Of course, I had Aubameyang already. We got him when he was like 18 million coins, and again one of the best strikers in the game. And I'm going to consolidate on the second striker boost. I'm going to use a formation where there will be two strikers, I guess, and the two strikers would be Aubameyang and the new prime icon Marco van Basten, whom we would get from the next round or the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. And then we went ahead and got Rakitic as well. I mean, in case if I go say formation of 4-1-2-1-2, then again a legendary boost player with a high overall, and for his overall is pretty cheap. That's the reason I got him as well. Then I went ahead and got this guy as well. Again, guys, if you're looking for a left mid player, and if you're using one legendary boost consolidation, I would definitely recommend this guy. Some of my friends have him at 100. He's amazing, and even at 95 base, he's like 5-star weak foot, and he's just pretty amazing, guys. Definitely, I would definitely recommend this guy. And again, just like Rakitic is pretty cheap as well. That's a good quality for a player to have, be very cheap and then have a very good overall as well. Then this guy again, he's a bit costly, of course. An icon with a legendary boost, there are very few. And for left back, he wasn't particularly good at 92 or even 95. But when my friends got him to 100 or 99, then he started becoming much better, and especially the recent gameplay changes and all has made him even better. Like after all the changes now, guys, players with much higher acceleration, they seem to do well when it comes to say defending. Like when you roulette past one player, if the other one has very high acceleration, he's coming there to defend. So again, and he solves my chemistry issues. Now that I got Zanetti, if I get Carlos and Marco van Basten, then the rest of the positions I can fill with any players. I can change the players as I like. There will not be any chemistry problems after that. Of course, these are a bit costlier players. You can see he's about 20 million coins. He was much cheaper earlier. I mean, I've seen him around 13 to 15 million coins and all. But now that a lot of people got Zanetti and they decided to go for at the back, this guy is probably the best available left back with a legendary boost. Of course, there's a league heroes Robertson coming, but we don't know yet when they would be coming. So for now, this guy is probably your best bet. That's the reason I went ahead and got him. And guys, the other guy we got recently, again his price went up. I believe I got him for a little cheaper than this, around 20 million. I got him, and now he is around 24. Now that there is a lot of legendary boosts on offer, more and more people are going the legendary boost way. Unfortunately, we don't have much good legendary boost central midfielders yet. This guy is probably your best bet, and other than him, I would definitely suggest using that 9 Golan, the 95 rated cam version at out of position. Of course, he has a legendary boost as well, and he's very cheap until like 2 million or something, until some better versions come. Of course, the better versions are supposed to come soon. Rona guys, maybe team of the season, which should come in the month of May, I think. So that should give us better alternatives, and until then, we should be using those cheap alternatives. If you don't have a perfect, like this guy here, is end game for me. I don't have to change him because he's just he's good for both verse attack and head-to-head modes. I tried him out in both modes and he's just perfect. So this guy is worth spending those coins on. Otherwise, wait for team of the season. We should have some alternatives there, guys. If you're using like left mid, right mid, and all, right mid, that Dembele from La Liga rivals is still your best bet. For left mid, we recently got the 95 rated from left midfielder from the current event, that's Easter. That guy is again a pretty good bet. I mean, guys, he's around 4.8 million coins, and he's pretty good in game. And for a person, for a player with this much potential and this high overall, getting him at 95 would be amazing. I mean, if you already have, say, someone who is trained up to 95 or something, you can just dump him into him and you will get him up to like say 98 or 99 without wasting too much coins. So again, if you're using a left midfielder, I definitely recommend this guy. And now if you're using a formation which is under defensive midfielder, the 95 rated Rakitic still looks pretty good bet here. Again, for his price and his overall, definitely a worthy one. And if you're looking for a good and cheap center back who can be useful for you, especially in the verse attack mode, again, he's pretty good. I've faced him at a high level and he was pretty good in the verse attack. I haven't faced him in head to head yet, but verse attack he was pretty good. And again, with the perfect boost, the holding boost, and with acceleration, marking, and everything, and not the greatest of heading, of course, but the other stats look pretty good. And again, he is 6'2", so that should be enough with power header. And for this price and this overall, it should definitely be worth it. I was actually planning to get him, but now that they have started this new round of UEFA Champions League, and where again we need Champions League players for that. Otherwise, I was planning to melt my Jamerson into him and he would have become like 100 overall with that. But unfortunately, I need to keep Jamerson for my next round of Champions League weekend tournament. So I won't be getting him. But if you have, I would definitely recommend this guy for verse attack. And if you're looking for cheap XP to train up your midfielders, then this guy here is your best bet because I mean just about everybody gets him and for free. So definitely he's going to be the cheapest XP available. And for other positions like forwards or defenders or goalkeepers, the best bet would be getting those Easter elites. I'm not sure about the goalkeeper price right now. That UEFA Champions League goalkeeper, the Randy Wright had won. In that second week of weekend tournament was good ratio, but after that, I'm not sure yet. But those 84 to 86, 87 rated Easter players should be pretty good XP value for forwards and for defenders. We are getting ourselves one as well, X-teen. And guys, if you haven't moved on to completely of legendary boost players, this is another chance for you to do so. The semi-finals, you have a Champions League semi-finals weekend tournament is going to offer tons of skill boosts, and that would be a very good opportunity for you to do so, because again, overall matters a lot in this game, especially if you're playing the verse attack mode. Overall matters a lot, and the skill boost, they could help you improve your overall lot easier. Guys, I got about 90 of these points. I could get this 96 rider center back and sell for about 8 million coins, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to get about, okay, that's 45 into 10, that's 450 legendary boosts, and I'm going to get those legendary skill boosts for 450 of those. Of course, I'm going to post the video. I'm not going to do all that on video because it will take a lot of time. I'm going to get those 450 skill boosts, and I'm hoping that after that I could train up some of my boosts and get an even better overall. I don't use number one, but second striker I definitely take. I wish a better goalkeeper comes with a number one skill boost, because at the moment the only one who is really good with the number one boost is the prime icon Van der Sar, which we cannot afford. So I hope another one comes. It took quite some time for me to finish all that, so we got all those boosts, and now we can finally upgrade our squad. This is a squad I was using for head-to-head. Even that's 110 overall right now. This is another one I was using. Another formation I checked, like 4-1-2-1-2 wide. Again, pretty decent one, 110. And the 3-4-3 flat, again I'm going to change it to 4-2-4. Again, that's another formation. I haven't taken the final decision when it comes to formations yet. Again, because Timo's season is around the corner, and I'm hoping that maybe there may be good players at a cheap rate, so that could be a better option for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Gareth Bale here. I would like to use Weghorst as XP now. I think he has done his services. Now it's time to change it up a bit. Sterling, of course, he cost me a bit of coins, but again, if you guys train up the likes of Sterling or Balde, the 91 rated left wing, those are like the best in the game. I mean, some of my friends got those players, and especially with the head-to-head mode, they are just simply amazing. Okay, so we got Prayet and Davies. I'm going to change Davies with 9 Colan, I think. We got the X-teen as well, but again, X-teen has a counter boost, which I don't want to train up. Like, I want to reduce the boosts that I'm using. Now again, it's about 110 overall. Now we're going to start training some of our players, but first we are going to train up some of our skill boosts, hoping that holding is one. Guys, 3 million coins to get it from 16 to 17, so 17 to 18 will be like 4 million, I think. Guys, this, you can see the next one is 4 million. Guys, this is a reason why I'm telling you guys, consolidate the skill boost. I'm hoping to have, say, only about three or four skill boosts in my squad because it's too much coins, guys. It's just way too much coins. Now I got three guys with the holding boost. That's going to help me definitely. And captain boost, the next one. Okay, captain boost again. I got three guys right now. When I replace Nangolan, I believe that it will be with another central midfielder who would have a captain boost made from the team of season event. So again, that should help me. And second striker, I'm going to get Marco Van Basten, the prime icon. So another one who should help me. And with the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League, there's more skill boosts on offer. And I'm close to 18 overall on the skill boost. So, I mean, I only need a few more, like 30 or something. Yes, 30 and I will get to the next level. Holding is also like, yes, holding is, I need 29. Captain, I need 30. So getting up the skill boost should really help. But guys, you can see the coins are vanishing. I had about 140 million coins when I started doing these, but getting the XP, getting the skill boost and training up the skill boost and all these things, guys, the coins are like, I mean, this is like 130 million coins I'm spending to get all these players for different formations, to keep my options open, to get different formations, and then to get train them up. It's costing a lot of coins. I'm very close to training up reflexes as well. I hope. Look forward to doing that soon because, like I said, number one is not really good right now. So I'm hoping to stick with reflexes for a while. So guys, we trained up those skill boosts, and then now we have three different formations where we have 111 overall. The skill boost took our overall up by 1. Now I'm going to do some serious upgrading, some training. Like I said, I'm only training up the players that I believe would be like end game for me. Roberto Carlos, like, unless they decide to give us another prime icon, like, guys, we got now to Zanetti, and then we got Marco Van Basten now. And from this trend, I'm hoping that maybe for the UEFA Champions League finals as well, we will get another one. I'm hoping for a, like, maybe it's maybe wishful thinking. I'm hoping for something like a prime icon, Gullit with a central midfielder version with the captain boost, or a centre back Maldini with the holding boost. I'm just hoping, like, it's not guaranteed or anything, but I'm hoping that it happens. It would be just amazing. And guys, I'm going to get Aubameyang up to 100 overall. This will be my first player at 100 overall. He has the same skill boost, a second striker boost as Marco Van Basten. So both my strikers will be having the same boost. Okay, the card art looks much better at that level, and the stats also looks pretty good. That's max overall, guys. That's the first player in my lineup to reach that amazing 100 overall. Guys, you can see, I mean, even without an attacking boost, you can see he has 134 acceleration and 137 sprint speed. That's I mean, that's really fast, guys. With 140 finishing, decent dribbling and ball control as well. Definitely, I've been using him for a while, and I would definitely recommend him for you guys. Right now we are almost out of coins, or we are almost out of XP as well. We have got for first player to 100 overall. I'm hoping that getting that Marco Van Basten and putting Bale into him, he should be 100 overall as well, and that should take us to 113 overall. We are stopping now at 112 for now. Hopefully the next event, the semi-finals Champions League, should get us, help us more, and maybe if I could get some coins from the head-to-head as well, I will be Upgrading some more players to 100. The first ones would be Zanetti and Prayet and Roberto Carlos. Hopefully, if I find a goalkeeper around 192 or 93 overall, I could simply melt Donnarumma into him and get him up higher overall. Same with Rashford. Once I find another left wing, preferably with the second striker boost, I give the second striker boost. If I get one, maybe from the team on season, once I get another left wing player with a higher overall, base overall, like a 95 and all, I can see the left mid and all we got like that. Hopefully, from the new events, we will get some more players for different formations. And until then, I'm going to keep these three different formations. I'm going to play with these different formations and see which one works the best. Thanks for watching, guys, and wish you guys all the best.